Hey guys, Zangetsu. Oh wow, that's really dark. Zangetsu 134 here, bringing you your new vlog for and we're going to be looking at Kamen Rider Build episode 2. So once again, I will admit, last episode I was all over the place because I was excited for watching it, but it like today's episode, there was a lot happening in it. And I kind of felt like they were doing multiple episodes to just cram them all together at once. I really hope that we're going to get some slowdown on the pacing, because it's going at ludicrously fast speeds. But at least the characters are still all interesting, so I can forgive it for having a little bit of a ludicrous pace. Alright, so in this episode, Ryuga finds out that his girlfriend slash fiance has been kidnapped by Night Rogue and experimented on. And Sento has found out that he will not be able to move as fast and be able to do as he pleases in Toto, as he has been branded a fugitive. We also get the appearance of Sento's second form, Gorillamon. So yeah, we also get some other bottles, particularly the Sokichi vacuum bottle. Okay, I think actually that's it. Oh, and we also are introduced to the Ryu dragon bottle, which I don't think is going to be used yet. That's going to be for, I think, Kamen Rider Close, who I think is going to be Ryuga. They've kind of taken that and just flat out stated, yeah, no, he's gonna be Kamen Rider Close. But anyway, that was mostly the bottles. I actually found Sokichi kind of cool, because it can actually absorb attacks, and then he can eject them from his body, and then he can use the diamond side of Gorillamon to turn the energy into diamonds and capture stuff. It was actually kind of neat. I think he can also forcibly eject a person's body from the smash using that. It wasn't really made clear, but anyway. So yeah, a lot happens, and there's just a lot of stuff that we get introduced to. Like I said, we show off Night Rogue, who does a little bit of fighting, and talks about how he doesn't remember who Sento is, despite the fact that he references that he's using random bottles instead of using a best match when he tries to use Harinezumi Tank. But clearly he does know. We get introduced to another new main character. This is the reporter who will help Sento figure out things, particularly in this episode. Sorry, I gotta grab something real quick. And so, sorry about that. I dropped my phone. I'm fixing something real quick. And she helps them look for this guy that Ryuga's girlfriend tells them to find. And so, yeah, there's that. We also find out that the daughter and the owner of the cafe also now all have magic powers. He's shown turning a phone into like a back scratcher. Like I said, this show has had so much happening in it. I'm probably gonna have to start watching them twice, and I might hold off. I think after today I'm gonna start watching them twice, because just so much happens in them that it gets kind of chaotic. But yeah, the main focus is Ryuga trying to rescue his girlfriend from Night Rogue, which ends up causing her to die. Using this weird chemical he has called Hazard Level 1, Night Rogue makes it so that if she's forced out of the smash, she will die. We also find out that she's one of the only people we've seen so far that is immune to the mind-destroying effects of Smash, where it causes the person to lose their personality as a Smash and become a mindless monster. she's able to prevent herself from hurting Ryuga by aiming the fire back at herself instead of at him. She was this weird incinerator creature that turns into the dragon bottle, which kind of confused me, but that's kind of the way the show goes, really, with smashes. They really don't look like what they're supposed to be. Like, the one that turned into the hedgehog bottle looked like a jet. I'm like, oh, I guess you're not like a jet or something. But anyway, but yeah, basically, he finds out that, like, and we also find out pretty much all of Ryuga's, like, backstory in this episode. Basically, this whole episode is about Ryuga's backstory. We find out that he actually threw the fight so that he could get money for an operation for her as she's dying of plot cancer. You know, as you do. And so, in doing so, she also gets tricked by the same man that caused Ryuga's jailbreak. That is this man named Nebe-shima. And he was told to go to a scientist at the behest of Nabeshima because he tricked her into believing that it would get his band dropped if he went to work for him, and also he'd get money to pay for her operation. Instead, he shows up at the scientist's place, and he's dead, and Toto instantly had sent police after him to get him arrested. Either that or the Japanese police. I think this is supposed to take place before the wall. It's never really made clear whether or not that part took place after Toto or Japan had been divided into three separate new countries, which really doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, why Japan became like three separate countries just because of the fact that some mysterious magic wall now separates the country in three pieces. But, you know, details. I don't think, like, if a magic wall suddenly divided America into three pieces, we would suddenly turn into three separate countries. But judging the political aspects of America at the moment, I wouldn't be surprised. I guess anything can happen. Sorry, I try not to be political. But you know, I'm a sarcastic kind of guy. But yeah, and so basically, Ryuga's whole plot is to try and find out who set him up and why, much like how Sento's trying to figure out why he was experimented on. And so, yeah. We also get more about how Sento's friend can purify... Well, we don't get how, but why they have to purify the bottles. It's so that they can be... they can actually be used. Basically, you have to draw out their element. Because normally they look like these little bottles with nets on them after you've captured the smash element. And so they have to be purified so that Sento can use them. Kind of like the Gaia memories that Double uses in Kamen Rider. Double are purified Gaia memories. Basically he can only use them after they've been made inert and non-lethal. And like I said, we also get Gorillamon, which was really cool. I actually like the fight where Build fights the robot police of Toto, and they turn into this giant mech monster, and we see Sento actually create a plan to use a car that's on the building to create like a teeter-totter on this bridge that's unstable so that he can leap into the air and smash the creature in one hit. It actually shows that he can be really smart and clever with his science abilities. So yeah, there was that. And you know, like I said, it just, there was a lot happening in this episode. And I just feel like the pacing is just really fast. I really hope they slow down, because it just feels like they're going at like a ludicrous speed. And it's probably because they're trying to get all of his best matches out, which is frustrating, but I can learn to deal with it. At least so far, it's entertainingly fast. Like, the humor's still there. Like, they ask Ryuga to start from the beginning of, like, how he got captured, and he goes and talks about his birth, like the day he was born and how much he weighed, which was hilarious. I do love that they write him like an idiot, like, but it was just really funny. And like, Sento is still once again just sarcastic and smarmy, and I love it. So far, at least, if nothing else, this show is entertaining, even with its ridiculous, ludicrous speed. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I think I'm gonna start watching these multiple times in the hopes that I can maybe have a bit more to say. Like I said, I didn't expect this episode to just constantly throw things at me. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for now. I think these are gonna be a little bit shorter than my my Garo vlog, just because there's so much to do and I don't want to give everything away. But anyway, so that's my review of Kamen Rider Build Episode 2, guys. Take care.